Hello, my friends. Education has helped us in our life some or other way. So I'm very grateful that thankful to all the educations that I have been got from everywhere and everybody. Do you think in your life you also have got some education when you required? Hi, my name is Mazin, and I'm working as an application scientist in Thermo Fisher. I'm also helping millions of people to grow their wealth and time and live their life with abundance of time and money. Today, I'm going to talk to you about what is the purpose of education. Let me share you a screen and we will discuss what is the purpose of education. Purpose of education. Before learning about the purpose of education, let us understand what education means. What are the different kinds of educations? So, let me start with evolution. From the time the universe was created till the end of the universe, and from the smallest insect to the largest mammalian, and from every second to every decade, there is an evolution. And in every evolution, there is a survival, there is self improvement, there is helping to others, and then it's a growth. And all of this, whether it's survival or it's growth or helping to society, in each of them, there is a purpose of education. Whole world believes in their religions and every religion in the world speaks about education. What our ancestors is. Ikra is a word from Quran which means read or seek knowledge. Why do you think that Quran or Gita or Bible also talks about education and knowledge? As you see in Gita, it's Jnana Yoga means a path of knowledge, meaning taking knowledge and going towards a point where you are spiritually ahead. Similarly, knowledge is also taught in the Bible. An intelligent heart acquires knowledge, and the ear of wise sees knowledge. Education. There are different type of educations. Before we know about the purpose of education, we also should know what are educations. Education is defined with number of things, but I will simplify into two things like formal education, informal or non-formal education. If you take education in a defined a systematic way where you get degrees and certificate, you say it's a formal education where you have some place to go, some time bound, and you will get rewarded with certificates, you get degrees. This is in a formal way of taking an education. But in life, you also get learnings from your lives or mistakes. Informal education, like it's not having a system, just your parents helping you to prepare a meal or a ride bicycle or learn something at marketplace. These are informal, there is no system behind it. You're not bound to anything. Whatever comes, you learn. Let me give you an example with a story of Myra and Mira, where Mira had taken informal education and Myra has taken a formal education. But the purpose remains same. Mira was a young girl, about 14 years old, but unfortunately, she had to leave her family and she had to leave her home at the age of 14. She had some pairs of clothes and few bucks of rupees, and she had to stay on railway station at the age of 14. But she was so strong and so enthusiastic to learn and to get educated. But you know, no one offered her a job because she didn't had an education, formal education with a certificate and things. She learned to manage the money because she had some money and she had to spend for staying and food. Somehow she got a job of door to door selling products. She had to carry a heavy bag on her shoulder and carry it to door and sell the product. There was no salary about it. There was only a commission when she sells one thing and she gets paid for that one product what she sells. And it was only 20 rupees for one product. It was her first day. She went to an apartment, and the first door when she knocked, a lady came out. She opened the door. She saw Mira as carrying a huge bag, heavy bag on her shoulder, having some stuff, home item stuff in it. And she just banged the door on her face. It was hurting Mira. She cried. She cried and she could not stop crying. That what if she cannot sell the product? But she didn't give up. She learned. She learned and she was so enthusiastic and so passionate that she wanted to survive. She had to pay dormitory rent on that day, which means she had to earn money. Don't know how many doors she knocked, but she did the sales of three at that day. Every door she knocked, and after selling three products, she was happy. Here, the life was teaching Mira about the survival. There, Myra was having a formal education. Myra was staying with her parents who has to look after them for look after her. She went to school, she went to college, she learned many things in a formal education where she got degree and she got a degree in a management school. Myra got learnings from the system, from book, and from their parents with formal and informal learnings. The learnings were about the survival, were about the growth, but the actual learning started when she faced the actual survival event. When she joined a multinational company as an executive and she was going under a training. After 6 months, she was confused. She was confused that whatever degree she has learned in her college or school, nothing is been implemented in her organization. In her organization, she has to do a different thing. But she knew that if she wants to survive, she has to learn new thing and go ahead. Both of them has learned about survival in their life. After a year, Mira and Myra both learned about survival, and now they were so deeply learned and achieved their goals in their respective organization so that they got an opportunity of learning their self-development. They develop their self, and in that self-development, they have done so beautiful, so amazing in their respective organization that it was a par higher for them. It was very clear for them. And seeing this, their organization gave a team under them. They both were doing so well that each of them were having 5 team members under them. And when you are team member, you must know that you cannot win without your team. If you want to win, each of your team member should win. And Both started helping all the team members for their growth. It's about when we learn something, we give it to others, and best is the education or the learnings that we get. This is how we help our society to grow, to build. It is said that more you share your knowledge, more you can gain your knowledge. If you want to learn more, you teach more. And so did these two people, did Meena and Myra. With this help, Meera was so passionate that their team members taking help of her team members, and she started her own business, which in 2 years just went to 100 crore business, where Myra was so passionate about her job and her goals in her organizations that she became CEO of her company. With this help and this learning of organization and team building, they both achieved their goals. Whether it's you or it's Myra or it's Meera, just go back to your life and think, whenever you got some education, there was a purpose behind it. In every life condition, these modes are most important. If you know, if you know to survive, if you get educated for survival, then the period goes to next level where you get education for your self-development. And when you get self-developed, when you develop yourself to a level, you start helping others. You start giving to others. And this is helping and building the society with the help of education. What is the purpose of education? Whether it's Meera, it's you, or Myra. Ultimately, summation of all the purposes, whether it's survival, self-development, achieving goal, or helping to the society, this whole summation will bring you to the growth. It's not the growth of only yourself. It's your society, your country, your world around you. So my friends, thank you for listening me. For any education, be thankful and learn, grow, and help the society. The purpose of education remains same. It's growth of society, of you, your people, and the world. Thank you. Thank you for listening.